Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Mr. Grimmmz, and we're going to continue on in Rogue Legacy. This time, we're going to be continuing on the fourth boss before the final head honcho. Now, I'd mentioned a certain strat in the last video, but you had to be a spell thief, and you had to either have the spell sword, which I have right now, or the flame, which is basically rotating fireballs that circle around your character. So I'll just kind of show you the gist of how to get it started. There he is. This guy can be a real pain in the ass if you don't have these certain tactics. Although I'm pretty sure there are plenty other strats to kill this guy, but this is my personal favorite. So you gotta get him. Oops. Okay, I didn't want to touch him there. All right. So when he appears right there, just start hitting him and start applying swords with the empowered swords right away. So that way he won't have any chance to escape. Neither will his little blobs or anything else. Okay, so let's wait for him to hop. Okay, there we go. Oh, god damn it! You gotta do it quick, or else really can't afford to get hit by him. There we go. Now, we didn't take down every single one of them. There's still quite a bit left, but that's okay. Should be able to clean up the rest. Hopefully not get killed doing so. You can just kind of apply swords all around yourself to protect yourself. And there you go. Again, I could have done that way better. I missed a couple of swords in the very beginning, and plus my damage isn't completely up to par with what I intended. But again, you can do that in just a couple seconds if you have the right upgrades. You can trap every single one of the mages, including all the smaller, lesser blobs. This will probably be done way better if you had the flame instead, because in that way you cover much of a wider radius of an AoE instead of just a wall. So that way, in case they do get past you, you can still hit from behind. So now that we actually got done with that very quickly. Okay, well, I guess we have a lot of time left, so might as well just jump to the last boss. Let's try to get our health and mana back to normal. Let's see. It might be a little risky. Oh. Yeah, it's risky, alright. Not really caring about gold at the moment. I'm just kind of in dire need of some chicken. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna get any. Whoa, whoa, whoa! These guys. Okay, well. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Well, that was a little bit reckless. I was trying to find some food, and instead I found death. Okay, so now my favorite way of dealing with this guy is just major damage. Not even trying to go for crit or for spell thief, even though it can come in handy big time. I just go for straight up damage. Now, again, this guy... Oh, you know what? You don't actually have to do that. It's a bad idea to do that, since you'll basically be taking off 60% of your gold when he's just right here. But as I was saying, to kill him as Shinobi, it's really important not to get touched, because you get touched once, it's basically a 1 or 2 shot kill. But if you know the patterns, and it's his first form that's really problematic, because you can't go toe to toe with him at all, because he can do one unexpected swing right on you, and you won't even know it. That, or he'll actually shoot out knives. He's basically you, which is a little bit of a spoiler here. But you'll kind of get what I mean when I get to him. Okay, let's just go ahead and skip everything. Okay, well, of course you're not going to be able to read that because I'm dyslexic. I don't know why I get my S and X's mixed in together, but basically the last boss is the very first guy that you played as. Apparently he never died. After he killed the king, he discovered that the king was at the Fountain of Youth and that he had no more riches or whatever, and Charon actually took all the riches from all the families, leaving everyone to be poor. So Johans, which is not Geohans, took wow, what a great ending here. Dyslexic, you can't read a damn thing, but basically he found it to just take the king's life and use the Fountain of Youth on himself. At least that's what I think. So the main strategy here is he'll jump and throw some axes. You always want to avoid the knives. Never want to confront him here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Every time he jumps, you can get 3 solid hits. Oh, I was way too close on that one. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Whoa. And once you get past this form, he'll drop tons of food, so you can get back to 100% health. And mana as well. Okay, that was way too risky. Come on. Oh, I went the other way. Let's try it over here. Nope. Okay, let's try it over here. Perfect. Just like that. You can do this without getting touched. The first form seems way worse than it is, but I mean, once you figure that out, you won't be able to get touched whatsoever. The second form can be a bit tricky because he does summon swords from the bottom of the floor and either to the left or the right of the walls, and you have to dodge them. He'll also summon spears that come out of the ground and they disappear after a period of time, but you need to stay off the ground at that time. So let's see if we can that's also another problem. It's really hard to indicate whether he's gonna run forward or back, so you might actually run into him face first, just like I did. And it doesn't help that I'm Shinobi because since of my high movement speed, I tend to get right into him. But we're gonna try this again. Alright, so we're gonna try again with another Shinobi class. This one, the traits aren't too different. It just tends to really hate it when he gets hit. So let's see if we can do this again. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of damage, 122 per hit. Alright. Perfect. Alright. That was quick. Now let's see how we can deal with that second guy. Again, we don't want to run into his body like an idiot. So at least we want to try to just hit him as quickly as possible before he starts going crazy with all of his spells. Oh crap. There's one. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, he's gonna summon some more swords or daggers. All right, doing pretty good. Oh, he's gonna keep doing it. Awesome, we're very close to finishing him off. And we finally did it. With one more hit to spare. Well, not really. So I guess apparently he still doesn't believe that he's committed any crimes. But I gotta read up on the lore just to really understand what he's talking about. Because if you don't acquire all the books, you can miss out on parts of the lore and you won't understand. Like I don't understand. And there we go, a proper death for a proper final boss. And I think that's cute. The only thing that he killed was the king. And we got money! Wow, 12,834 gold. Alright. So, that was one hell of a battle. Again, everyone will have their own strategies. Mine is just using the ninja and just swinging at them as much as possible. I'm sure as a spell thief, when you have magic, all the magic attributes leveled properly, you can probably burst them down even quicker. But, and now we have all of the enemies in the game, or most of them, shown. Obviously, I have never seen those guys, but I actually have. I have 3 separate profiles I play this on, so I just wanted to get the first profile here uploaded on YouTube for everyone to see, and then later show you guys what the New Game Pluses are all about, because New Game Plus is no joke. The next New Game Plus is actually slightly different with a little bit more harder enemies, but the New Game Plus, every single one of the enemies are like mini bosses, and it's just ridiculous. Although the bosses are actually the same, they don't have much variety or any kind of differences in them with harder to the difficulty, other than the more health and more damage. You got the snipers and the Fury, Wrath, Rage. Big Daddy Alexander, more pissed than ever. I love how they have their own frames as well. There's a place for everyone in the castle. Botus. Guard Box 2000 is a pain in the ass, since it homes onto you. Stolas and Folklores can be found with the fairy chest challenges. And you got the Ites and the Ponce de Leon, slain once. Too bad you can't revisit bosses, because that'd be quite interesting. Spiketus, Spiketex, and Spiketor. They can actually die. And you got the blobs. I think Herodotus was by far the easiest boss. If not, it would probably be the forest boss. Depending on however you approach them, one can be easier than the other. So it's... When I say it's easier, this one's easier than the last, I think I'm really saying it was me. How the heck can you slay spike traps? That's something I don't understand. Johans. And the fountain. Heck, why not fight the entire castle? Just the castle from the outside. Who knows? So thank you so much for watching, guys. This game truly touched me in a special way, where I was able to revisit some of the older games that I played, such as Castlevania, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, in that manner. It's kind of like 2 of them mixed into one. I love the variety of enemies. It's ridiculously awesome. I'm finding myself playing this game all the time now, even on my spare time, just to see how many New Game Pluses there is. I'm actually currently on New Game Plus Plus, so I want to show you guys exactly how hard that is. And I definitely want to try to beat the entire game in one run, although that's going to be next to impossible. I've actually been streaming this quite a bit, so if you guys want to check out my stream, it's twitter.com/MrGrimmmz. I stream randomly, so there's not really a schedule for me to actually stream. But when I do, it's usually Rogue Legacy and other games. And for the record, total children. I only had 90 children. That's not too bad. It took me 5 hours and 51 minutes. Of course, that's not deducting the time to where I purposely killed myself over and over again to have a proper class to show you guys how to kill a certain boss. But anyway, we get a beautiful new background with sunshine and all. And we get to start our first New Game Plus. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Glad you guys were able to take the time out of your busy schedules to check this out. And I will see you guys in the new Next Game Plus Plus, because this one is not so different, but the next one is beyond hell. Let's just call it bullet dodge mode. If you guys don't know what that is, just stay tuned for the next Rogue Legacy video. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Mr. Grimmmz, and I'm out.